Hello, I'm Kane Abel, and we're going to start a out of the park baseball 20. I'm doing the Pittsburgh Pirates rebuild starting from September 30th. That's the end of the regular season. Have not played through the playoffs yet. I'm going to do that momentarily. But first, we have made a few changes already. I have taken over as both just general manager, and being that the Pirates fired everybody, so did I. So let's go down here and show you what I've done. I am the general manager. I have sent out offers to my major league coaching staff. The plan is that I'm going to let the assistant GM fill in the minor leagues. I have fired some of them also. Basically, I went through the type of managers they are, and if they didn't fit my profile, I got rid of them. The few that are left, I'm going to try and we'll see and make changes in the coming seasons. So that's where we're at. Budget-wise, and it says we have $20 million, but I think that's going to change as we hire personnel in. So we'll probably be looking to trim some salary this year or for next season. It says we're going from $60 million to $78 million currently. I don't know. Polanco may be going. Maybe Marte. Would like to keep Marte. Polanco average rise is all right. He was down on the home runs. He only had a quarter. He only had a quarter of the at bats, though. So, I mean, that puts him right back in the 22-24 range. So we'll figure it out as we go along. If the budget's too bad this first season, I may do a big dump on salary. We'll see. I don't like to give players away. I like to try to at least get some minor leaguers in return. So it's my philosophy. But for now, let's go up here and I will probably sim day by day as the season gets started. But right now, let's just get through the playoffs. And Marte was a 2020 player. And I forgot to set my messages. We'll have to fix that. Okay, he wants more money. I think I offered him $225, but I'll do that. Okay, let me go ahead and I want to just do news from my organization. Don't need the general league news. And don't need the storylines. And I think I'll leave it that way for now. Most of the settings are left the same. We have the DL in the American League, and we have 25-man roster. Of course, we're in the off season. It's going to show 40. And 10-day disabled list. And we don't have anybody, do we? No, nobody's injured. So let's get to the playoffs here. Ron Washington has agreed he is our manager. My style is I favor average. I favor speed. I favor defense. Typically, I favor pitching, but going through the managers, I couldn't find defense, speed, and average. And a guy who favored pitching, they always seem to favor hitting, usually heavily. He's leaning that way, but he's not too bad. And starting off this rebuild, we're going to have a lot of new guys, so favoring prospects is big. When you evaluate a player, I like the scouting value. Current year stats, you get much beyond that, unless they are been in the league for 8 or 10 years. I don't care what they did before. Strategy-wise, I like stealing up a little bit. That's a little more than what I would like, but okay, I'll live with it. I like aggressive base running. He's neutral, but hopefully these two will cancel each other out a little bit. Hit and run, sack bunts, I like them to be a little more neutral, down in this area, but okay. Like the slow hook on the starting pitcher. Relief pitchers, normal is perfect. I do not like lefty-righty matchups, but this game tends to favor cybermetrics, which favors lefty-righty matchups, so getting somebody who's just even slightly below average is good. Pinch hitting, to me, that's a case-by-case, so neutral's good. Infield shifts, I haven't really bought into that, so that's good. I mean, to me that's a neutral. That's not below average, but and same with the opener. I can see time for it rarely, but okay. So in his relationships, he had high influence. Shows good relationships with a lot of the players, a few of the pitchers. Pitching staff don't tend to like him, but that doesn't matter. We got a good and an average here. And when you take and you do the entire organization, there's a lot more on the good side than on the bad side. So that's where we're at. Let's continue our playoffs. And we got our scouting director. And I paid a little more for him. Actually, that was about running the mill for most of the guys, but excellent, and great. Bottom of the top there. I really don't care too much about the international scouting at the moment because we're doing a rebuild. To me, it's all amateurs and minor leaguers. I like ability. I like dirt dogs. So if you can show me you can play, you're going to play. And we got our general manager. So that's so we got our assistant GM, and we got our manager, and we got our scouting director. We're starting to get a team together. And cost-wise here, not too bad. So for the Pirates, it's all going to be about money and what we do to avoid excessive contracts. And we got our bench coach. And I know I said I don't like the on-base percentage. I like the average, but I figured for the bench coach we needed a little flavor. Maybe somebody to kick a few of the players in the butt when they need to. So we'll see what happens. And this guy's got 14 years as a pitching coach. Just about everybody like these had influence on these same three players. So my big thing was I'm going for ground ballers. We're keeping the ball in the ballpark. That's why I like defense. Get the ball on the ground, have a good defense, have some speed. It's not pretty, but it will win games. We got a team trainer who has pretty good stats, and he cost a couple bucks, but I want to keep the guys on the field. And the hitting coach is pretty good with the younger guys. So, and he's got some manager abilities. So one day we might move him to a manager role somewhere. Twins and Cardinals. Nope, Twins and Nationals. Rays and Nationals. And the Rays win. And that is not my score because I didn't play a single game. So, oh, we got an expansion. Really? All right. Well, that's news. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't care what you thought about those. What's the new budget? So I'm getting $5 million more. Pumping payroll from 60 to 65. Remember, we were looking earlier, went from 60 to what, 75? 15 million. He's giving us 5. We're going to have to trim about 10 million off. But with changing personnel, we'll see what happens. Oh, no, I lost my manager. Okay, we got to get another manager. So we're getting 2 new teams, Austin Squires and the Columbus Lugnuts. Okay. Yeah, we got till the 26th. Okay, we got a little bit of time. Let's see if we can get a manager. Well, conventional. That's about middle of the road. Favors pitching. That's middle of the road, maybe slightly defense. Favors speed. This might be a better guy for us anyways. Oh, that's right. Nobody liked him. That's why I went with Washington. He has a low influence on everybody. He has a bad relationship with more people inside the organization. Yeah, we're gonna move on to somebody else. Like patience in hitting also. Well, who was that fellow? He likes finesse pitchers. Do we have anybody who has ground ballers? That's a lot of money. Well, we're doing Pittsburgh, and he's from Erie, so not exactly a hometown boy, but fairly close. Well, from $1 million a year, we'll see what happens. Well, first thing we're going to do is the protection list. How many guys can we protect? 25. Well, let's ask the AI. And then I can go through and adjust from there. It's Cabrera, Liriano, and Chisenhall. Protect him. Color. We should probably. What do we have him? What does it say? 23-year-old right-hander pitcher. Above average fastball and a curveball with depth. Stuff moving average. He's a starter. Cool. You know what this is going to mean too? It means we're not going to have as many people on the free agents list. We're going to have to get really, really creative. All right, I guess I could live with this. Would like to keep cool. Well, they say his control's not what it should be. .455. Yeah, his ERA has gone up every year. All right, we'll let it stand as is. All right, we're going to submit that. Well, let's just wait. Let's just wait. Let's look at the arbitration. And I'm probably not going to touch this much. Except for Shuck. I'm going to withdraw. I'm not going to offer neither one of these two. We just don't have the money. If they would happen to accept. And Chisenhall is going to be gone. Unfortunately, I don't think we can keep him. And I have 0 money to offer extensions, so these guys are all going to go too. All right. I'm voting on any awards. So we are stunned until arbitration. The expansion is after arbitration. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go with this. Yeah, I don't think I'm giving up Archer. Yeah, no. No, 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 no. So it looks like Archer's going to be one the game's going to focus on. I'll probably get 15 more trade proposals for him. All right. Yes, we are getting the team back together. Actually, we're building a new team. Favor of the team. Favor of the team. Favor of the player. Favor of the team. Favor of the team. Of course, Bell gets what he wants. All right. We won most of those. And Houston wants give us Richie, huh? £205 catcher from Georgia, should draw an average number of walks, has a good contact ability, has solid hands, and feels his position well. Borderline player for a bench role. That's not what we need at the moment. So that one's getting rejected. Okay, we got the free agent. I need to go up here and check my expansion list. It's 25 out of 25. Who's this guy? He is a future starting pitcher. .62 intimidating presence. Fastball, changeup, and curveball. Roughly league average home run rates, but stuff is below average. Needs a secondary swing and miss pitch. You know what? I'm going to unprotect him just because he's so far down in the minors. I'm going to unprotect him, and I'm protecting Cool. I need people who can pitch now. Panama should feature average slider, two lesser pitches. .24, they say he deserves a shot. Huh? What's the rules here? It's a Serpentine draft, 35 rounds. Oh, we could change that? Okay, let's submit this. Okay, we're submitted. Let's go on to the draft. Continue? No? What's it want me to do? We're not to the draft yet. International free agents. I probably won't be enough to get any of those, so it really don't matter. So bring us 40 men. Okay. Let's go to the draft. Mitch Keller wants us to give money. We'll give a donation. I don't know how much we gave, but all right. What's it say? No. Here we are, no money. And we are 17 million, well, actually 19 million. $19 million, $2 million, we're 17 million in the hole. Yeah, we're gonna have to dump some salary, I think. Well, let's see what happens. All right, we lost Trevor Williams. Really? How did we lose Trevor Williams? Thought he was protected. Well, that sucks. All right, we'll deal with it. I mean, he's not like an ace, so. Where are we at? Let's see, what do we got? We lost 2 players. Transactions. Who else did we lose? We lost 3 players. The other 2 don't hurt too bad. Williams, maybe. So, what do we have? Trentine. And a bunch of relievers. Diaz and Stallings. We're going to need a catcher. Bill's at first. Kramer's at second. Frazier's the backup, and he can play multiple positions. Reyes is probably going to get demoted. Moran is your third baseman. We'll look for an upgrade there, but I'm all right with him. Newman's your shortstop. Tucker will probably start in AAA. Reynolds, Marte, and Polanco. And Martin is your backup. Oop. So let's so I can see what's going on. Move him down. Can Reyes play anything? Yeah, Reyes is going to stay up as a bench player. And Tucker's going to go down because he needs the playing time. And then we need to figure out our Diane Musgrave, Archer, Holmes, Stratton, Musgrove. Closer. Set up. Middle relief. Okay. Crick. Gets demoted. What do I want to do with him? Good slider, good fastball. 98. Alright, so I'll swing and miss fastball, devastating slider. Okay. Yeah, I think we want to move him back to AAA. And him to AAA. Cool, it's definitely going to AAA. Color's definitely going to AAA. Oh, I thought this was... Okay, what's this guy? He's a ground ball pitcher. Yes, sir, he stays up. So I'll move... the other guy's down. And then who's my left-handed specialist? Can never decide what to do with Brault, because he should be a starter, but he don't get enough starts because he's in the bullpen. Move him down. Move him down. And that gives us one player we gotta move. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have to move another pitcher. Well, we'll move Marvel down. We ought to have a really decent AAA pitching staff. Yeah, there's Brault in color. Correct. Really cool. They have him as a wow. Okay. Okay, how long have we been on here? But a little over, not quite an hour, huh? 45 minutes. All right, so let's go back up here. And let's look at nobody on the waiver wire. Let's see in the off season. Let's look at the free agents. Not that we can afford anybody at the moment, but just see who's available. All right, and we're looking for a catcher. Yeah, 30 million, I don't think. Not when I'm 15 in the hole. Could bring Cervelli back. Cervelli, McCann. All right, we have a few options. Let's check our. We are 10 million in the hole. What do we do to save $10 million? That's not what I wanted. There we go. Well, the easiest one is Marte. We have him for this season, and then we have a team option for next season. .539 at bats, batted .295, had 23 home runs, 25 stolen bases. Blanco didn't have nearly as number of at-bats. Average is 50 points shorter. If you factor out the home runs, I think the home runs are about the same. He can only play left and right. Marte can only play left and center. What do we do to... What do we do to save some money? Should have no starting and no trouble in the starting role. Of course not. Well, let's just do this. Of course, we would like to keep Marte. But let's just shop Blanco around, see what we can get, huh? Do we want prospects? Let's just go prospects, see what. Let's add regulars in, see what happens. Well, getting a lot of players here. What's this guy? He's a left-handed pitcher, slider, cutter, and changeup. Average reliever. He's only had 5 innings in AAA, so let's go back here. It's a 3.5. What's his contract look like? Yeah, okay. Always got to check out the starters if they offer a starter. Well, his ERA's been down. Outstanding changeup plus sinker. Gives up home runs. Probably going to be a relief guy. Oh, there's a center fielder. Get some speed, some stealing ability. Playing the low minors, I'd like to see that a little bit higher, but alright. See what they say. Speed. Eyes, gray eyes plus. Competent fielder. Well, Shebler can be a center fielder, but not batting $120. .259, 19 home runs, 200 at bats. All right, that's Queen is a possibility. Yeah, I'm not going out to Shebler. I don't think the Reds have anything they could package with him. A.J. Cole. Swing and miss changeup. Great slider. Fastball with good life. Average reliever. Yeah, I don't believe he's a reliever. To me, he's a starter. If they had him relieving. And he's arbitration eligible next year. And out of option years. This is who I was looking at. 60 defense. Plus side, draw a lot of walks. Little pop, average runner. First, left, right. Remember, we are rebuilding, not for this year, not for next year, but for like 3 or 4 years down the road. So the question is Bell going to be with us then? If not, do we have somebody to step into that role? This guy could be that person. We take Bowers, and if we could get Cole, although he's a fly, I don't like fly ball pitchers. Another high defense guy. There's one option here left. Oop, 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 oop. We're looking at Cleveland here. From Florida, it would provide average defense. Not going to hit for average. Borderline. No, I think I'm going to pass. I need people with a little better upside. First thing I looked at, he makes over $3 million. I gotta stay under $1 million. And my philosophy is I don't normally take relief pitchers because I get enough starters who don't pan out and end up being relief pitchers that I don't see wasting my time on somebody who is already a relief pitcher. Unless they're in the majors and have done it for a long time and have proven that they are worth going after. We're in a rebuild right now, so I don't think we need to be going after. Decent speed, range, right fielder, 276 at bats, batted .300, only 3 home runs, but I'm built for speed, not for power. Venezuela, plus running. High number stolen bases, decent hitter. Short-handed and reliable center fielder. But he's on the bubble for a big league role. Now, I'd put him in right field anyways. He's got a better right field number. What's he gonna cost? I need to stay under $1 million. Left-hander, 6-year veteran. Success at the back end of the rotation. He's a lefty. Let's just see. Let's just see. Let's just play what's iffy here. We do that and that, and then we go to prospects. I don't have many prospects that I like. Short-handed and reliable second baseman. Feel for the strike zone. Awareness on the base path. He still doesn't quite jump out at me. Okay, not doing that. Elite fastball, nifty slider, average curveball, average changeup. Nibble at the corners. Fifth starter ceiling. He's a fly ball pitcher. He's neutral power pitcher. Here's a ground ball pitcher. Four pitch mix includes dominant curve, plus fastball, plus cutter, average changeup. So he's not an ace. It won't hurt you either. Okay. Left-handed hitter, exit outfield range, plus speed, threat to 10. Strong defender and weak hitter. Who do I have in? Ryan Reynolds. Okay, no. All right. Nobody is really jumping out at me on any of these. Let's see what the Mets have here. 80 pitcher. Ground ball. 6, 3, 4. Well, 6, say 4, 4. I can't afford that. can't afford that. I mean, there's ways I can work around, but you can always see if the Mets will pick up some of the contract. Average big league hitter, but I'm looking at his defensive skills. Base running's pretty good. If his speed ain't that great. And of course, he's going to make 2-4 next year. Pure speed, gets us plus string content when you approach with excellence. Loft and swing. And I'm just going to see what they, if we can get this to work here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I'm not doing that. And I still, I'm not seeing a whole lot here, so I take that back. I don't see anything that's jumping out at me to say, do this deal right down, right this second. We've got the whole off season to make these work. Okay. Well, I think we have been going long enough here. It's been what, about almost an hour and 15 minutes. So I think we're going to call it a day here, and we'll pick this up again later. Thanks for tuning in, and catch you on the next stream.